Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. Yeah. So today's episode, I think it's going to be a good one. This is the second attempt actually at recording it because for some weird reason I didn't record my mic, but here we are. So yeah, so today's episode, I want to get 3 more eyes for the end. I'm thinking of, we are heading for the Nether Fortress eye, the one that you craft from mining. And the last one is the Witch's Eye, which I'm super excited to be getting. Hopefully, I'll put up the 3 images of how these 3 eyes look, so you know what I'm kind of talking about. Maybe the names underneath, but yeah. But yes, so those are the eyes we are going after. But that's not the only thing I want to do for today's episode, because after we get the 3 eyes, I also want to dig out an area underground because I want to get into netherite armor. I want to feel more safe, and this armor is not enchanted very well, as you can see. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst technically. But yes, I want better armor and better protection. So that is another thing that today's episode is going to be about. I have no idea where I'm going to dig this hole yet, because I want to put on the ground the same as what we did with the iron farm. But instead of worrying about how the iron farm is going to look above ground, I am just going to be digging and building the villager trading room. And then later we can worry about what we want to put on top of it. As you can see, this is where the iron farm is located. You know, our little fortress that has been succumbed. This has been producing quite nicely as well. That's good news. So yes, as you can see, the iron farm is still producing iron stuff, and we have this beautiful build, which I really do like, in front of it, over it. And I technically want to do something similar for the trading hall, but for now, I think it will be best. Yeah, that's where I kind of got my leaves. But yeah, so I'm thinking of digging out a whole area underground and stuff to keep my villagers more safe, more protected, and easily to manage and maintain them, which I think is going to be super cool. But I think let's rather get started on our adventure of obtaining the next 3 eyes. So let's go. Hopefully you enjoy the little time lapse of me going around. So I couldn't do the nether because the replay mod didn't want to record the dimensions properly, as far as I know. But that's fine, I'll figure it out eventually. But yes, as you can see, we have our 3 eyes all ready to rock and roll. As you can see, the day did not change because, as I said, this is the second attempt at recording this. Because after doing my whole intro, finding the eyes and everything, I noticed that for some weird reason the thing was not recording my audio. So this is technically just after the previous clip recorded. So I really went and got the eyes. But yeah, very fun experience and stuff. Lost my sword with that. That's why I now have a diamond. I had to craft a new diamond sword because my iron sword broke while fighting the blazes and stuff, which is super exciting. So with these 3 eyes, that means we only have 3 more to go, and that is the Wither's Eye, the Evoker Eye, and the Guardian Eye. So I'm super excited to be fighting that stuff, so we'll most probably need to go ahead, get ourselves enchanted. That's why we're building the villager breeder, by the way, if you're curious. That's why we're doing the villagers now, is because I need looting free to get Wither skeleton skulls so we can fight the Wither and get his eyeball, which I think is going to be super cool and super amazing. But yeah, I think that's very cool and stuff that we now have these 3 eyes to add to our collection up here. There we go. Now you're probably curious about the one here, the crystal eye, which is a crafted one, so you technically need to find the resources and stuff. And you must probably curious, how did I get this eye? Well, I've been mining, like, a lot. I've been mining a lot. Like, I did that AFK mine thing, and I just ran with it, like, a lot. So this is it. So technically, we now have our full netherite armor already sorted out. As you can see, we have because obviously it's 4 pieces of armor. It's the helmet, chestplate, leggings, and boots. So literally we need 4 of each, and obviously you need to upgrade with each tier until you hit the final one, which is diamond. So this has taken very long to do. So technically all you do is you take normal netherite, and then you upgrade with iron, and then you take the iron one, upgrade with gold, take the gold, upgrade with emerald, take the emerald, upgrade it with diamond. And then so rinse and repeat until we have all of this. And then obviously we need to upgrade our diamond armor, so we need to have 1 of each so we can upgrade, because we can't go directly to netherite diamond. You need to first go to netherite iron, and so on and so forth. And I've also started mining for my tools and stuff. But to be honest, at the moment, I just can't care. I think we'll maybe upgrade our picks to netherite gold or something. Yeah, like we have the two, so maybe get those two to netherite gold and just leave the rest of our tools at netherite iron, which I think is going to be good enough. I don't think we need any more than that. I am tired of mining. Seriously, it's been fun, but no, I'm over it. It's been a few days of me just mining. I'm slowly losing my mind. But yes, so that is the plan and stuff. So I think enough chit chat. I think it's time we head on out, dig ourselves a hole, and get ready for villager action. So let's get into another time lapse of me digging a big hole, which is going to be a big help with this hammer, which has efficiency 3 on it. I'm breaking 2 and fortune 1. I don't know where the fortune 1 came from. It's just there. But yes, so let's get into this time lapse and let's get ourselves some villagers so we can set ourselves up properly with tools that don't break anymore really that easily. So let's hop into it. Time comes and time goes, but so we are back. It's been a while since before the clips and the time lapse. It's been a minute since then. Yeah. To give you an idea, I started streaming again over on my Twitch channel. So yeah, that just goes to show how long ago that clip was. Yeah, sorry about that. A lot of stuff happened, got busy and stuff. So you know how it is. You know how it is. But we are back in action with some plans. We might actually connect up. I want to connect up. I want to connect the things. And I've also decided what's gonna come over this building. I'm going to build another windmill because we are going to need to expand in this direction. So like for instance, the next bit of farmland I want to put over here and down there, and I still need to put behind that one over there. I still need to put it down behind that one, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here about the villager area that we started building. As you can see, I've put in a bubble elevator and a drop point. It doesn't go all the way up. I need to still replace some of the dirt with this, but I kind of ran out. But yeah, so let's quickly drop down into this place. I think it turned out quite nice. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 pockets on each side, which means that one side will be designated to our librarians and the other side will have our other farmers and stuff. And these, I like the little ceiling, with the little orange, so we still have that color palette from outside still coming through with the bits of orange coming through. Some leafage, some lanterns are, they're not actually lighting anything up. They're actually just, there's actually torches in the floor in this carpet line, which I think is kind of nice. I think it really turned out wonderful to look at this, and I'm so excited to start training it. As you can see, there's actually a block above them. As how we're gonna get the villagers in here, I'm going to dig out a smaller area behind here in the middle section, like a bit more backwards. I'm gonna put a villager breather, and then we're gonna run them around and across, because behind all of these it is hollow, so we can move them in easily, and then we can just drop them in once I have all the workstations in. And we do have that other mod, which is gonna make this a lot easier. Because as you know, we have a mod that allows me to just cycle through trades without needing to break in place. Because this is a bit of modded, but not really modded. Just make it a bit more interesting, make it a bit more exciting. So that's why we added that. That stuff. This is the way I'm using my elevator. I put a trap door that opens to the side with a threshold, which means I can just walk in and walk out. Look at that! Freaking genius! No signage and stuff. It's above and below, and it looks, I think it looks quite nice. So yes, I'm super excited and stuff. You have seen me build many times. You've seen me build villager breeders and stuff. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that. So I'm going to do that off camera and get these villagers in here as well. I'm super excited about it. The pathing and everything, we still need to do some farmland. So I'm thinking maybe next episode might be a pathing. That might be the main thing, because what my plan is for next episode is to go ahead, get ourselves in our armor with new enchanted armor and stuff, you know, get into that netherite goodness, and then also head on over and put in farmlands and do a lot of building. Because for those of you who might have already forgotten, we want to transform this place into a nice little area. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to then build our first district, which is going to be over, I think, yeah, we'll build the first district and stuff. So we'll mark out where the gate is going to be. And once we know where the gate is, we will then plot out our pathing to the center and stuff. I'm gonna terraform this cliff down and stuff, so obviously we're going to knock out all this houses and stuff, but first we are then going to need to pop into a creative world. I want to get some basic block palette kind of concept, roof concept, stuff like that done, because obviously this is all gonna change, because obviously we don't want to just build like square buildings. We want to, you know, give them some bit of interesting shapes and stuff. I just want to know and stuff, because I don't think this orange that we have for the farmland area buildings is gonna carry over. It's gonna carry it. We're still gonna use some of the acacia accents, but I don't think it's gonna be as prominent as it is on these buildings. And obviously we're gonna put up more of these buildings so that these don't look weird, because obviously this is to indicate the farmland, so that's why they have the shocking orange trim. But obviously we want to change it a bit. Like for instance, we are still most probably going to use the doors, and also going to use the trapdoors, and maybe some of the stripped in some of the buildings, you know, so still give it that connection, but make the farmland look like its own identity, which is going to be super exciting. Now I know this video, it's been a while, it's been like over a month and stuff, and I do apologize about that, as I was busy with a few other things. But I think to end off this video, which is by the way going to be very, very short, and again I am sorry about it being very, very short, but as you can see, a lot of mining back there, a lot of mining for the netherite. So yeah, unfortunately it's been a bit of a mining madness, you could say. But yes, but in the next episode I'm most probably gonna maybe put up the building, you know, the next farm thing, so we can then focus on farming and maybe get started on the base. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for all the support you all have been showing me. I am still working on my daily stream thing, because I want to start doing daily streams and stuff. And I'm still working on a schedule to make it a bit easier for everyone to catch me over there. I'm going to be playing some Vault Hunters modded and some other game stuff, which I'm super excited for. But I think let's end this off, this episode, in the right way, with me being back by connecting this pathway with all of its broken up goodness to the main pathway. So let's go.